I have been playing Minecraft for a very, very long time, and this whole time I have never had a forever world. I've always made saves and gave up on them, but today changes that. Today we are making our forever world, and I would just like to point in here, I'm using this mod called Flashback for this scene right here, and I'm very, very new to it, so I am very sorry about the camera being all over the place. I'm still learning, but it's fine. Anyways, this is the beginning of our forever world, and I do have a few mods, a few bits and pieces here in this world that I will list in the description, but for the most part it is vanilla Minecraft. It just, I have some things that make it a little more enjoyable for me. I do enjoy vanilla Minecraft, don't get me wrong, but this just adds a little bit extra. You know what I'm saying? This is our forever world, and I am so very excited to be on this journey with you guys, because I am going to be recording this whole thing for years to come. But let's actually get into the game now. Hello everyone, welcome to the very first episode of our forever world. I'm so excited. The beginning part of this was very new to me. I'm trying out a different kind of setup, but hopefully this will be, you know, cool for everyone. Anyways, let me just explain a little bit of what I have in here. I don't have a whole lot yet. There is a chance that I'm gonna end up adding a little more mods. Anyways, we have iron golems, obviously, but we have fresh animations in here, so they have some different mechanics going on, as well as the trees. And I also have ambient sounds. So I have a lot of quality of life mods, I guess you could call them. I do have a few bits and bobs that add like furniture and stuff like that. But for the most part, it basically just adds a bit of environment to the game. But I found this village here, and I think this is where I'm going to set up camp. This isn't going to be where I'm going to be making my house or any builds by any means, but this is a pretty decent spot to just sort of, you know, hide out and have all of our stuff here. I did find a ravine that had a lush cave, and I also found a lush cave in the side of a mountain. So one of the other mods I have in here is called Terralith, and it basically revamps how the world generates. And I'll have a clip here showing what the side of this mountain looked like, because it was insane, absolutely insane. But I thought it was pretty cool. And then I also have, I don't think I added it yet, but I do want to add mods like chipped and like handcrafted, like all of those just kind of like decoration mods for the most part. I don't want to change the game too much, but this is what I have. And here's the thing. I need to steal your bed. But yes, this is our forever world, and I want to get immediately started just sort of gathering like resources and stuff, because hello? My guy. I'm gonna steal your bed, thank you. One of the things that I tend to do in the beginning of all of my worlds is I just sort of run around and just admire how amazing it looks. Like, look at that. Look at the background of this. That just is amazing to me. But what I don't do is actually get the resources that I need. So I do have some wood and resources and a little bit of food, but I don't have a lot. I also have a tree harvester mod in here because I am not a fan of cutting down trees. So anything that makes my life easier is gonna be in here. I do tend to lean towards more of the building side of survival and creative, to be honest. I did start out basically in creative, so that's just where my roots lie. I do love building a lot, but I do also love the satisfaction that it gives when you build something in survival and just the adventure of it all. So that's what we're doing here. This is on 1.21, so hopefully we will be able to update it as time goes on. Obviously, the mods will take a little bit longer to update than the actual game, but that's something I'm willing to work with. Anyways, we also have Mizuno's. Mizuno's is my tried and true. It is the mod pack that I just always love to use, and my inventory is already full. I do also have... I don't think I added it yet, but it is on my list to add backpacks to this game because I tend to be somewhat of a loot fiend and my inventory gets full extremely fast. So that's going to be a little bit of a problem for us. So I'm just gonna grab some resources. I do also have Litematica to help me with building, so basically I am going to be building in creative in another world and then bringing the schematics over to build them in this world. There goes my axe. Just to make it easier on me too, just because I have a hard time planning builds in survival, and it's so much easier for me to just build them in creative and then rebuild them in survival, so that's what we're gonna do. I am going to go ahead and try and get a little starter house designed and figure out a place to start this adventure. So this is the house I decided to use. This is a house that I built on a server that I used to have that I kind of thinking about starting back up. So if anybody is interested in that, let me know down in the comments below. But anyways, this is probably one of my favorite houses that I ever built for like a cozy survival type world. And that's what I want this to be. So this is the house. I'm just going around here showing you. This is the schematic that I placed in. But it's going to require quite a bit of stuff that we have easily readily available to us. It's just going to take a little bit of time to gather said materials. I also have some baked potatoes. I stole some potatoes from the village. The village is just off in that direction over there, but this is what we have. I do believe this way is a spruce biome, the one that we spawned in, and then the rest of the stuff is basically just birch and oak and granite. So granite, we're gonna have to make a little bit of a mine for, but that shouldn't be too hard to find. With that being said, let me gather some materials. Actually, let me sleep first, and then let me gather some materials, and then we're going to build this. It's going to require couple stacks of wood, if I'm not mistaken. If we look in this, I believe something will tell us the item list somewhere. It's somewhere in there, but let me grab just some materials to start off with so we can at least get some of this built, and we will go from there. So I just got back from mining and I managed to find 3 iron. However, when I came back up, there was a creeper and it kind of blew up my mine hole. However, I've got quite a bit of items so far. I think this is a majority of like the actual, look at the spider. I think it's a majority of the actual like materials. So except for the granite, I have yet to find some granite, but for the most part, this will be doable to get most of the house built. At least I haven't found an acacia biome yet, but there's only 3 planks that I need for this, and I'm not quite sure what I used acacia planks for, but I'll figure it out at some point. However, there was a spruce biome like that way, like about 200 blocks that way. So that was pretty nice. I brought some back over and it just grew as I'm saying this. So I can get the rest of these spruce items, which is fences and spruce trapdoors, spruce leaves, because I like to decorate with them, obviously, and spruce doors. So I also definitely need to make a couple more axes, because I want to say at least like 6 or 7 axes to get all of the wood that I needed. And I got so much oak wood because I misread one of these because it was oak planks, not the logs. But I grabbed like 8 stacks of oak logs. So now I just have an abundance of oak. And this tree harvester mod that I have, godsend. Mwah, chef's kiss. Love that. This should be enough to get us the rest of what we need. So we need about 3 stacks of fences, which shouldn't really be that difficult. So let's do this. See how many we can make with this. Not as much as I thought. Right, so we got our fences, so we can go ahead and scratch those off the list. Bro, what? Oh, the fresh animations make those look so much. Ooh, I didn't like that. My skin's crawling. Ooh, anyways, let's make now 50 trapdoors, which is going to take basically all of this because trapdoors are a pain to make. Right, 50 trapdoors. Or was it 56? Nope, it was 50. Okay. And then we also need 2 spruce doors. And that should be it for all of our spruce items. I did deforest a little bit over here, and I didn't notice that there was a beehive in one of these trees. So now there is just a bee that's sort of stuck up there. So oopsie, my bad. Eventually I'll be able to get that down and hopefully fix the bee, or maybe the bee will be fixed the next time I reload the game. But for now, it's just sort of chilling up there. All right, so now that we have that, we are also running low on a food source, which could pose a problem. I'm just going to take the 4 of these that I need and put them in the material chest and go ahead and just do that. Grass blocks, not really necessary. They are for these little planters that I have, and it just looks better for them to be grass blocks, but they don't have to be. Technically, I could use dirt and just have like a trail of dirt going up there to make it turn to grass. So we can go ahead and also cross that off the list. Like I said, the only other things really is just the granite is the next like big item on the list because it's for the roof. But I have dug down there so far and I cannot find a vein of granite, so I'm thinking of just trying to explore some caves potentially. But I do also want to go over here to this village because there were hay bales. There were hay bales around here, and I think I'm going to steal them to make some bread, just so that we have somewhat of a food source for now. Because we're kind of, I think okay, you know what? I'm going to help you. I'm going to help you guys out. There you go. There you go. Now you can go back to your homes. And I could have sworn that there was like a stack of hay bales. Aha, I see you. I see you. I also need to get a zoom mod because for some reason, like I know Optifine for Forge does. This is actually in Fabric. But for now it's fine. I'm sorry, my guy. Well, I'm so sorry, my guy. Your door just got blown off, but it's okay. That's a bigger hole than I anticipated. Uh, oopsie. I'm actually just gonna, steal some of your crops as well. My bad. Anyways, let's go back over to our house, which should be, in one of these directions. So I'm definitely going to need to also add a map mod because it took me a little bit longer to find this than I had hoped for. But we have a door in our inventory now, which is perfect. We do have some bread and some carrots too. I am planning on making a farm. I know I should do that before all of this, but am I gonna do that? Probably not. I definitely do things very much out of order. So you'll learn that from watching these videos, which, if you've made it this far already, you might as well just hit that like button because it helps my channel. Anyways, I need to find a mine or a cave, so to speak. Which I'm pretty sure there should be some caves around here somewhere because I fell into one as I was looking for the spruce biome. Alright, so here's the cave. I almost fell in it. Let's see how far down this goes, and let's also hope that there is some granite. Alright, so I have managed to make some more pickaxes, and I also made myself some torches so that I could actually see what I'm doing down here, because this is a little scary. I am going to grab what iron I can. Oh, hi. No, don't kill me. Please don't kill me. I'm too young to die. Yeah. I'm gonna go. Actually, I'm gonna grab this iron as well. We might as well grab what we can. And I'm just gonna head back up. I'm just gonna head back up. So I managed to make it back up, and I got the resources that I needed for the house. So now you guys get to just sort of you get to watch the time lapse of me building it. Anyways, enjoy. So I've managed to complete my house. It's not furnished at all, but the building itself is complete. I don't have the windows in it, however, because I am going to add Macaw's windows and like trapdoors and stuff. So I want to use those windows for this house. And there's also a villager around here who just sort of wandered around here from the village, and he's been just, you know, watching over me while I build this house. But this is my house, and hopefully you guys enjoy. But however, let me get over here. There we go. However, that is gonna have to be it for this episode. In the next episode, I'm thinking of starting potentially a farm for food, as well as maybe decorating the house with furniture and stuff. Ooh, I'm so excited. But hopefully you guys have enjoyed this. If you did, leave a like, comment, all of that fun stuff. And I'll see you guys in the next one.